Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, safety, salutations to the hopeful elect. Jabal Kasab by Yahweh, coming at you with a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakadash. And in today's lesson, I'm just going to kind of roll in the spirit. I was watching the brother GMS Yahusap, which called Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to that brother and his family, man. You know what I mean? May Yahweh Bashim Yahushua bless and protect you and the brothers you teach with, you know what I'm saying? But I was watching him, and he was going into how, basically, be prepared to be on the move. You know, the way things are going with this, with the Jake and Esau tensions and all those things, we're not going to be in the same area. We're going to be getting on the move, because a lot of these niggas that, they are, it's my house, and yeah, but, Esau is coming, man. So I'm going to say this. I was watching, as well, I was watching GMS Oklahoma. Brother had a live stream about 4 in the morning. I was up. And he was going into it. He was like, man, I'm just to the point, man. I'm just ready to see this shit just, because we're tired, man. Jacob is tired as fuck. Going through this spiritual persecution, through these demons, physical persecution, right? But nevertheless, when these shortages commence, they said about July 4th, it's going to be hell out here, man. You got to think the average person in this society has to smoke a cigarette to calm themselves down, or they got to eat something. So you take away the cigarettes and the food, man, you're going to have a violent ass society, especially here in America. I want to get into some of these plagues. So flesh-eating screwworm returns to the U.S. Damn. A parasitic insect whose larvae infest the open wounds of warm-blooded animals, feeding on living tissue, which can be fatal if untreated. So now this is getting on people as well. It says cases have recently been confirmed in Texas and New Mexico, linked to re-emergence in Mexico. It says the USDA is using the sterile insect technique by releasing sterile male flies to mate with wild females, preventing reproduction. Lord has flesh-eating. The Lord is just plaguing this bitch, man. Plagues upon Egypt. Yeah, man, the Lord is just plaguing this shit. You know what I mean? Salakia. Will bring plagues upon Egypt. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11, and verse 1. It says, and the Lord said unto Moses, yet will I bring one plague more upon Pharaoh and upon Egypt. Oh, wait, no, Salaki, I didn't want to read that one. Yeah, there it goes. That's spirit. Cool. All right, so this is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Yeah, well, and I was talking about ancient Egypt, but even when you go into this modern Egypt today, this place is going to be destroyed, man. Revelation 17 and 16, the beast shall hate the whore, and they shall burn her with fire. So these plagues, they're coming, man, or they're here. So in reality, listen to this. This is the book of 2nd Esdras 15 and 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that God shall bring upon it. Yeah, and that's what's happening right now in America, man. The Lord has got these ancient plagues back upon Egypt. So let's read that again. Oh, I think I got it out of there, screwworm. But we're going to go into, before that, Ohio ticks. Let's see, make you, Ohio ticks, make you allergic. Okay, so it says, yes, certain ticks can cause allergy to beef. All right. It says, what happens to ticks? It says the tick transfers a sugar molecule called alpha gal into your body because human cells do not have this sugar. Your immune system views it as a threat and creates antibodies against it. Yeah, so, they were going into how, here, let me see, they got art. Yeah, but that new tick thing, let's go over here to news. Maybe it has something more. Yeah, so let's go into that because, see, remember the Lord plagued the Egyptians with lice. You know what I'm saying? It says the Lone Star tick, what to know about the tick that causes a red meat allergy. Yeah, so if this tick bites you, you get allergic to red meat, bro. That's a plague from the Lord, man. It says many people associate ticks with Lyme disease, but one particular tick that has become more prevalent in the Northeast, the Lone Star tick transmits bacteria that can lead to another condition, a meat allergy. Yeah, so these ticks are, when they bite people, they're making people allergic to beef, bro. Like, what the fuck? But see, that's how about Shemel Shai bringing those plagues, man. You ain't never heard of no shit like that. You bite a damn tick bite you, you can't eat meat no more. You know what I'm saying? So we are in very, very unprecedented times. It's like I'm making some food. But yeah, man, so the plagues are here, and let's see. Gas shortages. USA, let's see what that's talking about. It says, while the U.S. has generally avoided localized station-by-station fuel outages, the country is facing a severe oil shortfall. Damn. And surging prices. This ongoing crisis is driven by the protracted war in the Middle East, specifically the conflict with Iran and the resulting disruptions to oil tankers navigating the Strait of Hormuz, man. So, yeah. So, we're getting low on oil here. And not just like gasoline oil, but maybe, you might need what they call that, man? Oil change. You might need that. They said you run out of oil change. So, it's all type of shit going on here in Babylon, man. Let's see. So yeah, man, the Lord is sending these plagues, man, and you niggas, like and you look at these niggas, man. Like I was just out walking, and you Hispanic women, man, you niggas are fucking weirdos, man. The Hispanic woman just upped the white man's ass, and the white man hates this stupid bitch. Which, when the time comes, man, when Esau start rolling on you niggas, we not gonna help you, man. Because you niggas was talking shit. Oh, nigga, you a loser, this and that. Okay, nigga, that's cool. I'm gonna watch when your ass get to starving. Right? Don't come to me. I'm gonna kick your ass right the fuck on. Bye, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So the Lord has got these plagues arising upon Egypt, man. So, the Lord is just wrapping this thing up, man, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And the Lord is doing it. So let's get that. I create good. This is Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 7. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, Yahweh, do all these things. The Lord does everything, man. So the evil that's coming upon this place, the Lord is doing it. Because these people are evil as fuck anyway. These people aren't you talk to a lot of these people out here. These people aren't good people, man. Salakia, hold on. The hell is that? These people aren't good people, man. That's why the Lord is bringing the destruction in the first place, man. Because these people are evil as fuck. You know what I mean? So, just wanted to get into a quick hit of some things that's going on. Let's, while we over here, let's go ahead and hit the news tab, see what's going on in the world. Maybe we might be able to, the King James Bible reconsidered. 2000. What the fuck? Yeah, fuck all that, man. Let's put news. See what pops up. See if we can get into something here. It says Trump. Cardi B slams. Okay, let's get into that. Cardi B slams disgusting Carmelo Anthony conviction, how a teenage stabbing case, which I haven't looked into that yet. It's just so much happening, man. But they are saying that Jake and Esau are getting pretty close to blows, which I've gotten close with a couple blows of Esau. But a lot of that be me sometimes, you know. I don't really want to go into that. But let's see. Yeah, man, but that's basically it, man. Just, the Lord is bringing plagues. The plagues are here from ancient Egypt, right? And what did the Lord do in ancient Egypt? The Lord destroyed the economy, because when you destroy the economy of a nation, that's how you bring a nation down. So what did Yahweh Shemel Shai do? He destroyed the economy. And from him destroying the economy, that's what, made this shit through. Or made it through. So, the Lord is destroying the economy. Well, let's get that. Terror shall make. So this is Job 18 and 11. Terrors shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. Yeah, Esau is being terrorized on all sides. Because number one, which, Jake, he gonna mow down a lot of you Jakes. He gonna kill a lot of you niggas, but you niggas gonna kill a lot of Edomites too. And Esau knows that, man. All right, you going to Micah 5 and 8, it says how Jacob shall be as a lion. All right, so Esau's worried about that. He's got this war with Iran that he's losing, the Persians. He's got to worry about that. The gasoline shortages, he's got to worry about that. The EU, breaking off from the EU, he's got to worry about that. So Esau is he's getting hit from all sides, man. Galatians 6 and 7 says, be not deceived. Yahweh by Shemal Shai is not mocked. That whatsoever man soweth, that shall he also reap. So now we're witnessing the Heavenly Father beginning to recompense Esau for everything he's done. That's why the whole world hates this bitch ass nigga, bro. Nobody want to be around no fucking Edomites, man. Hey, you got a lot of these so-called white men that are actually Israelites. They hate the so-called white man, man. Nobody want to be around because you're just dangerous, man. You just do a lot of crazy shit. You're untrustworthy. Hey, every single. Let's get that. Broke every single treaty. Native. Yeah, it says the U.S. government negotiated hundreds of peace and land treaties with sovereign Native American nations, driven by westward expansion. The government systematically violated or broke nearly every single agreement, often before the link was dry, to seize indigenous lands and resources. Yeah, the scripture says what? Well, let's get that. You know what I mean? Never trust thine enemy, man. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Yeah, you Native Americans, you dumbass niggas trusted Esau. He took your fucking land, dumbass. You know what I mean? This dude is not, and even a Native American said, you speak with a fork, what was it, a fork or a fourth tongue, something, a forked tongue, because you're the devil. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, Yahweh Shemal Shai is just wrapping this thing up, man. And you niggas that, was talking shit, oh, nigga, you ain't got no money, this and that. Now your money don't mean shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how far you get, man. Because guess what? We don't even know if we going to make it out of this thing. Hey, Yahweh by Shemal Shai willing, the Lord delivers us, man. Like I said, I was watching the brother this morning, had a live stream about 4 a.m.